This is Roger with Wheel Kinetics in Tucson, Arizona. We're selling this truck. It's a 2012 Ford F250 Crew Cab Long Bed. It's a 6.7 liter Power Stroke turbo diesel. It's 4-wheel drive. It's an XL loaded up. So basically it's got the vinyl seats and the vinyl floor, but it's got windows, locks, cruise, tilt, CD player. It's really basically an XLT with vinyl seats and vinyl floor, but they call it an XL. Anyway, has 150,385 actual miles. It was a repo in Dallas, Texas, and we purchased it. We brought it here, and it's a hell of a nice truck. We do an inspection. This is what it looks like. My guys hand me this. Super nice truck, runs and drives great. What do we know about it? All right, what did we do to it? It needed a glow plug module because it had a check light, and installed the lower bumper valance, the piece underneath the bumper there. Okay. What else? It has no catalytic converter or SCR, common in diesel trucks. If you're not a diesel truck person, ask somebody why. In Arizona, if you're an Arizona buyer, you're going to need a catalytic converter. It's mandatory. It's the law. We'll add $450 to the deal. It's $375 is what the cat costs us, and then we pay Leon's Exhaust $75 to install it. We're not making any money on that, but if you're an Arizona buyer, that's going to happen. If you're from out of state and you want a cat, add $450 to the deal. Let us know at the time of purchase. We'll get it put on. Okay. The SCR basically is the spray fluid that sprays into the cat that would be there if it was there. And that is gone, as is the cat. Okay. Very common, but we let people know beforehand so that they can do their research if they need to. Okay. Arizona buyers will add $450 for cats, $375 for cat with for the cat itself, $75 for install by Leon's Exhaust. Any other state buyers, let us know if you need a cat. We will add $450. All right, so now I've read the written word. All right, I'm gonna walk around this truck. I'm gonna show you what's happening. My brother's gonna take 60 to 80 HD pictures of this truck, photos of this truck. If you pick one photo if you want, and use that little magnifying glass icon to drag over that photo, you can zoom on any spot, like this little scratch right here. You can zoom in on that, and it's like literally standing 2 feet away from the car. Not even that, like having your face up against the truck. So cosmetics should never be an issue. You should be able to see what you need to see in the photo gallery. The video, I will show you the Carfax. I will show you the title. I think it's the repo app on this one. Everything that we know, we tell you. We don't have to sell this truck to the only person who hops in it in a month because we're not a brick and mortar. All right, they have to sell everything to the first person that steps in them. Because that may be the only person that sees the truck all month. Well, this truck will be seen by 600 to 1,000 people a day. So really, our challenge is making sure that the right person buys the truck, not that somebody buys the truck. Okay, we can't have people who, you know, are gonna complain about this if I don't put my finger on that. It's just a little bit of a dent in there, a little bit of a scratch right there, stuff like that. I mean, we just have to be really accurate with our descriptions so that the right person buys the truck. A couple little things right here. Then we don't have any drama, and drama is no bueno. We don't do drama, okay? So the way to not do drama is to keep everything very transparent. There's a scratch right here too. It's a truck, so it's gonna have a couple dings, but for a XL, it's pretty good shape. Obviously could use a set of tires. We'll leave that up to you. If you want us to put tires on it using our discount, tax-free, you can go to Discount Tires. Find the one in Tucson on Prince and Oracle Road. Pay them over the phone. Tell them you're with Wheel Kinetics. They'll give you 5 or 10% discount or so, and you won't pay taxes before it ships out. There's a little dent right there. Right there. Save you a little bit of money. I would say just get a knockoff set of tires on this thing, some LTs, and I would say probably around $500 or $600 max. 150,392 miles. I know one thing, the air's already blowing cold. It is frickin' 104 today. Monsoon hasn't started, which kind of sucks. Here is the Carfax. Okay, Carfax with the history, one owner, service history, minor damage. I'll show you that in a second. Apparently something very minor happened, but Carfax says the truck's value is $30,260, which I think is a little high, but that's what they say. The VIN, there's the VIN. It says very minor damage. Carfax, one owner, so whatever happened didn't make him sell it. And this Carfax was done today, 7/8 of 19. Okay, so we'll run down this thing. Fallaway Auto Group in Texas. So here's the 2013. It says very minor front damage. Airbags did not deploy. Blah blah blah. That was on 9/28 of 13. 6 days later, it's getting 4 tires and expected. So whatever happened didn't require any work, because that's a little too fast to do that. So probably just probably was the valance that we replaced. To tell you the truth, that little plastic piece on the underneath the bumper. It's probably exactly what it was. It was cracked. There you go. Here's that. Here is the title. Actually, no, I'm doing so many videos today. This was a fleet lease return is what it was. Here's the VIN. This is a clear Texas title. Fleet lease return, C&B Silfield Services, probably a oil company that they always are. And it had a Ford Motor Credit. There's the lien release on Ford Motor Credit, so they paid it off. So it was definitely a fleet return from that company. All right. There's your Ford stamp, so you know that's original fender. That's always a good sign. Stickers where they belong. There's a Ford stamp here, so you know this is an original fender also. Stickers here on the hood, so everything up front's original, which I would suspect. I think that probably that very minor accident was probably the valance getting dinged up. All right, let's see. Oh, and I got the windows locked. That's awesome. And I'll do all the windows from the master switch. You have a manual. Floor looks excellent. That. Nice. No rust. That's good. Good. See, these seats look brand new. It's like the owner of this truck didn't have any friends. Look at the floor. Nothing going on there at all, right? All right. Oh yeah, I forgot. The window locks are on. Hey. Interior of this truck looks like it's got 20,000 miles. Really good. All right, see, that's the window lock. Now you go like this, and then there's the driver window, passenger window, passenger rear window, and driver rear window, right? Make sure you see the roof here. Okay. Driver door is the most susceptible to rust, and I don't see any. None down there. There's your VIN here. Let's see, what else we need to do? Door locks. Mirrors, out, in, down, up. Good thing about buying fleet vehicles is they always maintain them. Generally speaking, there's even a lot more services than even show up on the Carfax, because they just don't have time to go to Carfax reporting places every time. So honestly, it's got a great history for a fleet truck. They took really good care of this truck. All right, let's see. Close the door. Boom. It is freaking 9,000 degrees out right now. Ugh. There we go, seatbelt on. Let me adjust the steering wheel a little bit. There we go. Lock it. All right, let's see.
88. Become a Purple VIP
radio.
and be the first to know about deals by texting SLEEPER to 84888. That's SLEEPER
Here's the steering controls.
to 84888.
Change the channel. Alright, so the steering controls work. Manual controls work. It's MP3 capable, CD player. Again, this is a really loaded up XL. Got the cup holder down here. Trailer stuff. Tow haul. Let's see it light up here. There it is right here. Tow haul on and off. What else we got going on here? Not sure what kind of information they give you on these guys. Here's that. Oh, I see. Reset for systems check. I don't want to do that. Huh. There we go. Press reset for systems check. I see. There it is. Oil life okay. Exhaust fluid level okay, even though it's not hooked up. Engine hours 13,797. Engine idle hours 10. Brake system okay. Fuel level okay. My key distance blah blah. I don't know what that means. My key programmed. There you go. There it is. All right. Let's see. All right. Let me put it into neutral. We're gonna go to 4 low. It says 4x4 shift in progress. Advanced track automatically turns off when you go into 4 low. That's definitely 4 low. That is granny gear. And reverse in 4 low. Perfect. All right. Neutral. Now we're gonna go to 4 high. Shift in progress. Advanced track goes back on when you're in 4 high. Drive. And reverse. Perfect. All right, neutral. Now we're gonna go back to 2-wheel drive. Shift in progress. Now we're in 4x2. Let's go for a ride. All right. If you come Tucson to drive at home, you will pay the following. You will pay your state tax rate, whatever that is, plus our city tax of 2.7% and a $250 dock fee. If you decide to pay by wire and ship out of state, all you'll pay is the agreed upon price. There'll be no tax, no dock fee, nothing. All right? If you do pay by wire and ship out of state, once we receive full payment by wire, we will fill out the title with your name or your company's name and address. We will sign it off to you, we will scan it into your online file, and we will mail it to you, okay? We even scan in the envelope we mail it in. Again, more on the transparency factor. We want you to see it immediately. Especially the envelope, in case I screwed up and put the wrong address on the envelope, which I've done like twice in 10 years, but it was caught by the buyer and I was able to catch it in time. So it's helpful. What else? Obviously the truck will arrive after the title does. So once the truck shows up by your shipper, you'll just take the title to and the truck to motor vehicles in your state and go get plates. It's very simple. All right. What else? Deposit. Deposit is $500. Once we have your deposit, we'll put your name or your company's name in a banner over the truck at wheelkinetics.com, and you and everyone else will know that it's sold and no longer for sale. Okay. Last part of every video, well, the last part of every video, I say the same thing in every single one of them, and I really want people to go and prove that, verify that, by looking at some of them. There's probably 30 on our webpage right now, but there's probably 1,000 out there on the internet. Last 2 or 3 minutes, I'll say this. We don't have salesmen, so we don't have to pay those jerks. I grew up in the car business. Yeah, no salesman. We don't have bottled water with our name on it. We don't have a lounge to kick it in. We don't have a popcorn machine or scones or like an attendant that'll serve you food or whatever, and you know, all that stuff. We don't have a latte machine, so you're not paying for it like you are at other dealerships that have that stuff. Believe it or not, that's in the price of the vehicle you're buying. Trust me, I've been there for the meetings. We also don't charge you for future repairs on your truck. That's another thing they do with the price of their vehicles at brick and mortars. They know that when something breaks, you're going to come back and you're going to bitch at them about the window motor or an injector or a radio knob or something, and they want to have the money to pay for it, and that money comes from you when you buy the truck. Well, we don't include that in the price of our vehicles either, because we're not fixing your truck. Your truck will be your truck on day one. All right, we're saving you a bunch of money by giving you tons of information, telling you what we know, telling you what's going on with the truck today. But we are not Nostradamus. All we can do is give you this video, drive the truck for you, show you the Carfax, show you the title, show you everything that we have on the truck, so you can make a good decision and that you can be the owner on day one. If you need the warm fuzzy feeling of a full-on warranty, you got to go spend 50 grand or so for this truck, and then you'll have that for a couple of years. Then you'll still owe 30 grand when the loan's up, and when you own it, you know, you're done. I mean, I don't know. I mean, you have to own this thing for like 900 years to actually own it at the price that they're selling 6.7s for, which is why buying used makes more sense. But you know, the way we operate is you have to take ownership on day one. If that doesn't work for you, nothing on our property is going to work out for you. Okay, now my brother's going to come out here and take pictures of it right now. Photographs. He hates when I say pictures. Photographs of it, and it'll go online tonight and probably be sold really quickly, because we sell them way cheaper than everyone else, because as you can see, it's not like we're not full. We have to sell vehicles, or we have to buy more property. So anyway, that's how we roll. Please go through the video, know what's going on. Let me give you one last shot of the gauges here. Let me see if I can get a little closer for you. I don't know if you can see better, there's a lot of glare, but there's all the gauges so you can look. Runs great, turbo works great.